Hey, I'm live. All right. Did that notify people? I have no idea. In a way, I hope it didn't. So hello all of you, no one who's watching. I think the title describes itself. I've gone back through my OBS settings. I've got a nice little setup here. And I'm going to go do the thing I normally do. Or normally, it's been a long time. It's been a few months. But I'm going to do the thing I do every once in a while, I guess. And look at shitty old sound equipment on the Shop Goodwill website. I'm in guest mode, so it might give me some weird ads. So sorry about that. Let's start with it. Actually, I want to look at audio interfaces first because this is something that's interesting to me right now. I have two Presonus FirePods, a Behringer UMC 404 HD, and an old ass Mo2 Firewire one, 828 I think. But right now I only have the Behringer on the desk, and oh, you can see it back there, the FirePod, which I don't have hooked up to anything and is not in use at the moment. Ugh, if I don't run into my desk too much with this chair. This is the thing. I always look in here because eventually I will find a suitable USB one that's not a horrible price. In fact, this isn't a terrible idea. This is the 828 Mark II. Oh my! Hey, all right. Look at that. I've seen these. It's not amazing, but it sure do exist. Arturia auto fuse. Holy shit. Let me see. What else we got? I love these. I always put these on my what's it called? I always put them on my favorites page, but I never actually I don't know if I'll ever actually buy one. I should at some point though. I feel like I would enjoy just playing with that. And I'd probably get a bunch of practical use out of it too. What are you? Tascam USB audio interface DAW? Why not? Let's try it. I'm going to take a look at these DigiDesign ones as well. I'm Audio Profire 610. Huh. Oh, the machine. Yeah, I know that one. Alright, let's take a look through these. Mo2 828. So this is basically the newer, nicer version of the one I have from Mo2. And by newer and nicer, I mean significantly both, I'm pretty sure. The other one that I had, which is also Firewire. Hey, this one's got a pass-through spot. So, the first one only has an input. It doesn't have an output for Firewire, so you can't daisy-chain things through it. Which would have been a problem at the time because a lot of computers only had one Firewire jack on them. You've got all your sync stuff, your optical, your SPDIF, digital, SMPTE, punch in, out, MIDI, and all your inputs and outputs, which is the part that I care about as a sound designer mostly, is I'm trying to figure out ways to get a bunch of inputs and outputs into and out of a computer. But yeah, this is not something I'm going to buy. I will favorite it and keep an eye on the price, but I don't need more. I don't need more Firewire interfaces that are older than dirt. Mine are already good enough. I did see this here though. Oh, never mind. I thought it was something else. I don't know if these are any good. I don't know anybody who's used one, and I don't know anyone who still has one. They might have been one of those things where it's like, this is good enough, but as time goes on, it turns shitty. Or better things came about, and the price wasn't enough of a deciding factor to get people to buy it anymore. I don't know. Yeah. I know Behringer also has the feedback destroyer, which this is not, but that's one of their processor boxes, and I don't know, that one might be useful. This guy I've seen, so the problem is, as you can already kind of see here, is it going to show a better thing on the back? Yeah. So this is ADAT only, which is fine if you have the infrastructure for that, and I don't. Do I? Hold on. No. The FirePod has SPDIF, not ADAT. Which is kind of what I expected, because I need to stop running into the desk with this chair. That's going to be a problem for the entire rest of the time I live in this place. But yeah, I would totally, I would genuinely get one of these if I had an ADAT device to run it on. To run it through, rather. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm sure I can get an ADAT card just for my computer, but at that point, I should probably get something nicer from a better brand, and then, you know. So, I don't know. The only way I would probably get this is if I also got their regular 8-channel interface. But then again, if I'm getting their 8-channel interface, why am I getting a 8 more, you know? Granted, I am the person who has 3 8-channel FireWire interfaces. I know the reason you get more. It's so you can have more inputs and record, like, multi-tracks of full shows at the same time. Okay, the AC just came on. I don't know how bad that sounds on this mic. It's not my usual microphone. I haven't listened to this yet. It could sound like total shit in general. I'm not going to turn the air conditioning off. I'm just going to keep recording. And if anyone joins the stream in the audience and goes, what the fuck is this? I'll just go turn it off. But no one's here, so I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Yeah, that's that. These guys. I haven't seen these. Come on. Arturia Audio Fuse 16 rig. Is this a 16 in and out? Is that what that is? Holy shit, it might be. Now, I know Arturia is a synthesizer brand. So it does 16 inputs and 10 outputs? That says 3 through 10 on the output side there. That's very cool. And it's USB. I don't know how good their preamps and all that are, but what was the other thing? The analog digital conversion stuff that always creates quality issues as well if they're crappy. I'm not going to pay $400 for a random quality used one. I want to know how that even ends up at a Goodwill. I am going to go to both of them, though, and hit like and see how much they end up selling for eventually. And I know I never follow up on these things. It's because I don't care. Let's go to this. Digidesign. Yeah, I don't know. I love the style of this. Do these have motorized faders? They might. And it's got 4 channels of inputs too, which is... and 8 outputs, it looks like? Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I want that. the fact that it's got that it's a control surface as well, because I would use the shit out of that in a DAW. I am a live mixer more than a studio guy. So I tend to I like to have physical faders when I can. Even though it's mostly just, when I'm using it with the computer like this, it's mostly just set the level and then leave it there. I still like it. It's a nice familiar feeling. This one's actually in really nice shape too. I wonder if all the faders and knobs work actually. That's the real question. Again, Firewire has a pass-through, all that. Now let's see this. This is interesting to me. So this is a Tascam interface? It looks like also Firewire, probably. No, it's USB. Shit, it must be terrible to not... Well, how expensive is it right now? What? When does it end? A day. It must be really shitty to have that low of a price. And to be perfectly honest, it looks very plasticky and consumer oriented. I was gonna say consumer based, as if that means anything. Oh, that's just a right angle MIDI cable. Okay. What other I/O does it have? Show me the back. There it is. So it's only got two... Oh, that's annoying. It's got two XLR inputs and then a bunch of line level crop that I would never probably use. Does it have an output? Can you just use this as a standalone mixer? I see a line out and a phone's level, so I'm gonna guess probably not. I'm assuming you have to have it plugged into a computer for that, probably. Either way, it's interesting. Oh, now these are interesting to me. DigiDesign. It's a real chunky thing for what it is, and I can't really see... Say digital outputs? What? Oh, hold on. This is Firewire, right? Let's see. I can't tell. What the hell is it? Oh, is that... Oh, I forget the name of these connectors. Oh my god. Weirdly, I don't see these very often. Outside of the r/live sound subreddit. Oh, I feel like an idiot not knowing that. That's irritating. Well, it's nothing I could make use of in that case, which is disappointing. I'm assuming this one's the same thing. Yeah, it looks like they didn't even bother to take separate pictures. Okay, well... Let's see if there's a FirePod. No. No, that's not what I want, you freak. FirePod. Fire Studio. Yeah, no. Fire Studio is like the newer, upgraded version of the FirePod, but it's still old enough to be shitty old Firewire. Let's see. What else do I normally look at? I haven't put anything on the counter yet. We could dig through the microphones and go into hell that way. However, I feel like it would be less painful to look at mixers first. We're going to save mixers for last. Let's do microphones. Microphone. Lot of pro audio electronics. Now you know we gotta play with that. This looks like a nightmare. Shure 14A. Interesting. That might be terrible. lot of gooseneck mics on here lately, in general. I've just been seeing a ton of them. I should get a Blue Yeti counter as well. Oh, is this the... Hold on. I might have this same tape recorder, actually. We'll come back and look at that. More goosenecks. I heard the AC is winding down now. We're about to leave Pain World. Let's look at a funky looking microphone stand, sure. 2 gold cordless microphones. A Blue Yeti. Is this what I think it is? MXL. I forget if the MXL ones are good or not. If I find mic, I've been seeing a lot of these too. Again, no idea if they're good. I've used Fifine products before, and they're, like the name implies, fine. And that's about it. Batrum desk microphone, interesting. There's so many of these Blue Yeti knockoffs. There's so many of them. Hey, Sennheiser. Why are they putting the impedance on here? Who gives a shit? That's how you can tell people don't really know microphones. Super Scope electric condenser. Sure, I'll look at a weird old mic. Oh, good God, what is that thing? That's some karaoke crap. Oh, it includes karaoke. Well, there we go. Also, I keep looking over here because I usually put my camera above the... I keep looking over here because I usually put my camera on the monitor over there above where my camera is. So when I look at myself, I'm looking more towards the lens. And now I don't have it there. I have it up top because I have a spot where it can screw onto now, which is nice. But I keep forgetting where it is. That one's just called dynamic microphone. Shure PG30. Wireless. Oh, I know. Okay, I know the PG30. That's not worth looking at. Here we go. All right, let's take a look through these. So first we have a PG48, nothing insane, and an Audio-Technica. Looks like a cheapy Audio-Technica one. This is, oh yeah, this is an older design from them. Did they show that up close? They didn't really. Which is great. I'm pretty sure I've worked with one of these before and it was annoying and dumb. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've dealt with Audio-Technica mics, and let me tell you, I don't miss them. Granted, the ones I worked with were like 20 years old, so I see this on the side, I have to look at it. It looks like old portable gear. Oh yeah, that's an old powered mixer from Soundcraft. Now it feels too quiet in here and it feels like I'm talking too loud. I've seen a couple of these on here before. They're, ooh, a broken old portable mixer from Soundcraft. Powered mixer. Yeah, I mean, it's bog standard stuff. It's just in a pretty case, honestly. That's about it. It just looks nice, doesn't it? Compared to the sort of modern versions of it. I don't know. That era looks nice. Go away. Microphone bundle. Anything good in here? A Sony whatever the hell that is, and a Shure whatever the hell that... Oh, this is a cheap, crappy Shure mic. I don't even recognize it. That's how I know it's not great. Let me look that up. Hold on. Can I not type today? User guide. Here we go. It doesn't look horrible, but it's not amazing either. Let's see, what are they selling them for? Not a whole lot. Oh, these are all PGA 48s. Not a lot. Something tells me my suspicion was that this is a cheapy crappy one was right. Yeah, I can see why no one's bid more than $15. Now, oh, it's not the one I have. Oh, now, excuse me. That is the most 70s microphone I've ever seen. I'm assuming 70s? I would guess maybe 80s. Those are some nice chunky buttons. I have a cassette recorder with a similar style to this, but mine is notably more 80s looking in that it looks cheap and the metal bits or the pieces that look like metal are just plastic that looks like metal. That's nice. I want to see how much that sells for. Probably not much. This one bidder will probably get it. Oh, it's only got 30 minutes left. We might be able to see it at the end. Oh, this is a boom stand. The legs are weird. With just two holders for a stereo pair on the top. From Realistic. That's got to be an older one. Interesting. It's not what I thought it was. Holy shit. I thought it was going to be our first BM800. It's not. I mean, it might as well be because it's probably the same cheap crap, but it's got a nice looking shock mount and it looks nicer. It's probably the same innards as a BM800 or whatever, but you know. MXL. Like the case. Oh yeah, I've seen a million of these on here. I still don't remember if they're good or not. The fact that I've seen 100 of them on here probably means they're not great. Either that or they're just old and people are trying to replace them. I see a lot of Blue Yetis on here too, and Blue Yetis are by no means horrible. They're nothing amazing, but they're not terrible either. Now, this is an E835. And the thing to know about an E835 is... oh, I don't have one. I have an E840. I don't know if you can read that. The cable's in the way of my face cam. Hopefully that sounded really horrible when I picked up the microphone. Because I don't have any noise suppression engine on. Live wire, what in the hell? Oh, something that's got an impedance. Oh, I see. It's an XLR to TRS adapter. I'm like, what in the hell? It looked like a microphone grill on the end of it in that other picture. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it was... Oh, I see it now. I thought it was like a microphone grill on the end of it here because of the grip there. Threw me. All right. EA35s are fine. All right, weird old electric microphone. Let's go. It's from Super Scope, so it's probably... Well, actually, I don't know Super Scope. I was going to guess it was going to be Realistic based on the brand. Is it just a... Oh, well, that's disappointing. They didn't even show the actual product. I guarantee you the page can be displayed. All right, we have Rock Band crap. God, I haven't seen one of those in forever. I want to know. I could probably find out real quick just Googling it. I have a sneaking suspicion I know the answer to, but I kind of want to know from drummers who play on an electric kit. How does this stack up? You know? We have a nice, well, fairly nice. It's nothing insane, I don't think, but it's pretty good for what we use it for. A Yamaha electric drum kit here at my school. And yeah, I don't really know if it's good or not. Uh-oh. Blue Snowball, Snowball Ice, AT2020. Actually, AT2020 is not terrible. I tend to... Was it this? Hold on. Service unavailable. Bitch, how dare you? Aw, you fuckers. Fine. Well, I'm going to keep scrolling through this page. Now, we have the official first one of the night. This one might be two once it loads, but we'll never know. We may never... In fact... Why is it mirrored? What? That... What? Hold on, what? That just threw me so hard. Why are you mirrored? What? Hold on, can I... Okay, that's fine. That's vaguely center. Oh, OBS. How I hate you. Alright. So we've got our first BM800 of the night. And this is a newer NW700. You know what that means. That is just a BM700 rebranded. To newer. Newer. Amazon Basics tripod stand. Can eat my shorts. Blue Snowball. AT2020 USB. Oh, it's back. Oh, they're back. Oh, cool. Hey, I can buy this one for $5.99. And then pay like $20 in shipping, of course. But yep, that's a BM800 that somebody dropped. Or got so annoyed that they hit it with a bat because they realized you can get a nicer sounding microphone from Behringer for $20 as well. Hey, there we go. Audio-Technica 2020. This might be the one that's just USB. Audio-Technica sells a microphone. I think it's a dynamic mic, actually, that they have. That is... I always recommend to people who are like, hey, what mic should I get for streaming and stuff? I always recommend it to them because, A, if you're doing live streaming from a desk, you probably want a dynamic mic anyway. And then B, as in someone who's just beginning at least, and you don't have like a treated room or anything, you know. In my experience, dynamic mics, yeah, great, I'm doing good today. Dynamic mics tend to be a little easier to work with in that setting. And then Audio-Technica makes one that is USB, but it also has XLR on it, and it makes it so that you can still have a USB microphone, but then if your YouTube channel does grow and you get, you know, more traction going and you want to expand and upgrade stuff, it gives you a nice clear upgrade path where you can switch straight over from, like, your next purchase can be the interface and you're using XLR now, and then, or a mixer / interface combo, whatever, and then after that you can replace the microphone, but it gives you that upgrade path and the option to use it that way. Alright, let's see if you're a BM800 as well. What do you mean? I was just fucking on this page. Alright. Oh, it just did it. Oh, you bastard. You get over here. There it is. Now, this is USB, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a BM700 or 800, although I really can't tell from these pictures, and that bass, I'm assuming not. If it is, it's a modified one, I think. Disappointing. It's not disappointing. I really want to stop seeing them. They suck so much. I have 2 of them. If I find studio USB condenser mic, again, if I find ones, they're just okay. They're not great, but for the price, they're dirt cheap. So of course they're going to be just functional and nothing else. Like, they're not nice. They just exist. Toner Q9. I have a toner microphone. I haven't seen the Q9. Oh, good God, it's a gamer mic. Well, I think it's safe to say this probably sounds like ass. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the one we saw earlier that I thought might have been a BM700. Toner Q9. I can't think of the one that I have from Toner. That's Toner? I thought this was a Fifine branded mic. Is Toner and Fifine in the same thing? Is that what they are? It's the non-USB version of this that I have. The older version. Before they turned into a gamer company. Oh no. It's a Toner BM700. Oh, God, kill me. Okay. I'm not gonna find it, am I? I don't think anyone else bought one. I think it was just me. I thought they were cool because they had, like, the slim bottleneck, like the, like these guys. Baby bottle, I think that was the one it was kind of ripping off the design of. I've seen these on the Shop Goodwill site too, actually. I almost bought one at one point. Somebody sniped it from me at the last minute, which was very disappointing, but it was for a price I was not willing to pay for it, so that's okay. I would have, though. I would have, quite a bit nicer sounding audio than my Sennheiser E840, I think. The baby bottle is USB, though, isn't it? Or one of them is. Anyway, it was using this style, but it had a windscreen that screwed on right to the front of this. It clipped around it and had a piece that came off and up and held a circular windscreen in front of it. It was kind of cool looking. I don't know. I thought it was cool at the time. I bought them solely on appearance, and they were like $60 a piece, and it just turned out that they sounded better than the other mics I had. Because the other mics I had were BM700s. And then there was a long stretch of time where I used a shotgun mic as my daily driver. Oh, here we go, a desk microphone. I'm so down for a desk microphone. You have no idea. I've been on the hunt for desk microphones, for good desk microphones anyway, because no one really makes them anymore. And they make great talkback mics for theater, but nobody makes them. Oh, it's a nice carrying case for it too. This is delightful. For phones, so this must have been like a teleconferencing thing, or a hook into a PA system sort of deal, you know. That looks like a CB radio sort of connector. So it's definitely seen use as like a PA system. And by PA, I don't mean like in a theater PA. I mean like in an office or a school or something over the intercom sort of system. That's cool. I like that a lot. I probably won't get it. Although, if it stays that cheap, maybe I will. Who knows? I have a couple push-to-talk mics, and we may see some of the exact same ones on here. Little mini mix, USB 3 mics, gamer gooseneck, which is not a sentence that makes me happy. Another E835. I think the E835 is like the crappier version of the E840, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've actually looked into mic specs, because the mics I have for what I do are just fine at this point. I don't claim to have anything insane. If these are the ones I think they are, they actually might be kind of okay. Shure makes a decent headset mic, but they also make a crappy headset mic. So I don't really remember which one it is. Or if I find... That's the other thing. USB podcast microphone. That's everything's... It's not a streaming microphone anymore. It's a podcast microphone. This is cool. This I'm happy about. Also, I'll open this up as well. And I'll open this up as well. Damn. All right. And that's a snowball. But it might be a BM800. All right, let's look through these. E835. Unsurprisingly, it's fine. It's an E835. I'll add it to my likes. I'm not going to buy it probably, but I like to keep track of how much these things go for. These are cool. I have no idea if they sound any good, but they're just so pretty. We've got a bunch of these at my college as well here. Does it have... No, it's a newer one. Okay. I was going to say, I've seen one on here that had the old Shure logo on it. But yeah, this is not the exact same one I have, but it is a similar model to one of the ones I have, push-to-talk mics. You grab the neck of it, and that's how you talk. You squeeze this bit. I don't know what this is. That might also be a push-to-talk button. I'm not sure. I don't have this. Mine doesn't have this base. The top of it looks the same, though. It also didn't have an end on it. I just put XLR on it and called that good. Oh, mine doesn't have the eagle on the back either. That's kind of cool. A static silver eagle is what it's called, apparently. That tracks. It's silver. It's got an eagle. What more could you ask for? The reason I clicked on this one is because remember how I was just talking about how I was using a shotgun mic for a while? It was this one. And now I see a ton of them on shopgoodwill.com. And I swear to God, I think the reason is because the YouTuber Peter Sripol linked it at one point and said, this is what I use on top of my camera when I make videos. To be perfectly honest, for how cheap it is, it sounds pretty damn good. It doesn't sound amazing in general, but for the price, it's kind of impressive. I don't hate these. I have two of them. I haven't used them since I switched to like a real dynamic microphone. Just like a, stage handheld. They're just nicer when you buy. Turns out when you buy microphones from like production like microphone brands, like Shure and Sennheiser and stuff, they sound better. Big surprise there. This is a blue snowball. Oh, that's right. Also, blues shock mounts are just fucking wild. That looks like a BM800. I don't care about that. Stop showing me the snowball. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, that's totally a BM800. With the base from a 700, maybe? I thought the 800 had a rounded off base. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. So let's put that up to 3 and move on. How many microphones am I going to look through today? Hey, Rockville's making a microphone now. Did I miss this? Oh, I've been following Rockville for a while. I didn't see that they have a microphone. Of course you unscrew the top, because why wouldn't you? Because that totally makes a difference on a cheap-ass microphone like this. Hold the press, as this is a CRT. I spied a CRT. Ooh. Vintage Sanyo monitor for Apple 1 and 2 computers. My next search is going to be the word Commodore. That's cool. Okay. It doesn't have any inputs that I would really want, although I could make use of that. That's a nice CRT. It might be monochrome. I think it's monochrome. The contrast dial has me thinking it's monochrome. I've never seen one of these specific ones, but I do know in general that old monitor CRTs are really nice, and I want one so bad. They cost money, though, and they're fragile to ship, so they cost quite a bit to ship usually, and they're fucking heavy and huge. Okay, I'm going to go on Rockville's website. Oh, let's see. Stop it. Studio monitors, interface, PA, studio monitors, mixers, amplifiers, crossovers, equalizers, preamp, guitar. Microphones. They do have microphones now. Yeah, I had seen these, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure those are just rebranded, like, karaoke mics that I've seen before. I hadn't seen this one. RMC XLR high-end metal DJ handheld wire microphone. Okay. Oh no. Wait, this is that toner microphone that I was saying about earlier. Hold on. These are, because obviously all of Rockville's microphones here are just like rebranded generic Chinese microphones. This is literally, I think maybe just a nicer looking version, because I think the head here was more bulbous. But it had this exact same windscreen here, and they didn't even like. It wasn't the exact same one. It wasn't welded onto a flat piece here, or connected to a flat piece. It was these two wires just came down and back, and like forked around it. And it didn't have as fancy of a thing here. The piece around the top wasn't as fancy; it was thinner. But this body from here to here is pretty much exactly the same. This piece from here up was the same, except this said toner across it. And I believe the second one we had was Transhire, something like that. Even though we bought them both from the toner listing, they're the same fucking thing from all these different brands, so they just threw one in from a different company. RCMO2, yeah. Yeah. Rockville, that's not your board. What are you doing? Why are you putting that in front of someone else's mixer? You didn't make that. That's wild. Is this going to turn into surfing the Rockville website? No, I know. This better not be a BM800. Now, I don't know if it's a BM800 or if it's just copying the style of it, so I'm not going to put it on the list. However, I love how the case on this is clearly trying to mimic the Shure one as well. This is the one we're actually trying to look at, though. Now, you know what's sad is what I think this product is. And what I think this is a clone of a clone. Because, oh, do I have one handy? What does it say? The M56 cartridge. Integrated neodymium. Please hold. I'm gonna go find something. I have returned. Recognize this case. Now, I know this is a pretty generic microphone case, so I'm not going to, conspiracy theory too hard, and I know they'll cut the foam to whatever microphone, but I'm wondering if this is a clone of the Behringer XM8500, which is a clone of the Shure SM58. Now, if that's the case, fine. However, actually, I want to look at the capsule on this, too. Because if this capsule is the same, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Why do I have one of these? Because they are dirt cheap. No, it doesn't actually. It's a part number 2011, which I think I bought this in 2020? 2019 maybe? Cardioid dynamic. Yeah, that's all it has. So it doesn't have the neodymium. It actually doesn't look like it either. I could have sworn I had a microphone that looked almost exactly like that. Maybe it's the Sennheiser one. I can't really take that apart while I'm using it, though. So, and I don't feel like swapping it out on camera. But yeah, interesting. It's $25 marked down from $80. I'm tempted to grab one just to see how it sounds because, yeah, one day when I have actual money, I would love to someday basically do a if you follow Dank Pods and more specifically his second channel Garbage Time, those look either Sennheiser or Sennheiser knockoff Ion. So probably knockoff. But yeah, he does oh god, it's a BM700. That also looks like a BM700. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to put a 5. That's an 800. Fuck me. Holy shit. A bunch of Rock Band stuff. Oh my god. Oh, I have one of these pop filters. It's a pop filter. It's kind of not convenient for any microphones I have. Except for, ironically, the BM700. I think that's the only microphone I have that it actually fits. SHS audio. Vintage camcorder microphone. Radio Shack. Prime Connect. Toner again. I guess Toner's getting a little more popular. Or had gotten a little more popular before they were all dumped at Goodwill. Put a 7 here for this guy. Anything else interesting? A lot of blue snowballs. Those aren't Shure mics, they're knockoffs. Yep, Talent. Except I see none here. These are karaoke mics, basically. Hello. Oh, is CAD good? I don't remember. I have been looking for a set of drum kit mics, actually. Like, genuinely. So, if these are decent, I might go for them. Genuinely. Like, oh, that'd be great. My friend had a set of, I mic'd an entire pit orchestra with one set of Audio-Technica drum kit mics at one point in my life, and I don't wish to do that again, but damn are those things useful. Yeah, these are Sennheiser ripoffs. There's a ton of these from when the E840 series was super popular that copy this sloped design and Sennheiser's grill design and just make the bottom just different enough to not technically infringe on their copyright. I do genuinely like the shape of the Sennheiser mics. They feel nice in the hand. Whatever, yeah. If I find Amazon Basics, XLR gender benders, which I feel like I'm allowed to say since, you know, I'm gender interesting. Audio-Technica, yeah. First Act, another Shure look-alike. Zingu BM800. Shit. Tuxstar again. Realistic, there we go. Realistic made such pretty microphones, and I so badly wish they sounded good. I don't think they have a single microphone that sounds any good. They all look so nice, though. Oh yeah, I want to make a channel like Garbage Time, but for audio gear, where I just buy shitty old sound gear and try to save it, just to mess with, not even to use for anything really. Those look nice. What are these? If this is, nope, not a single one. All three are knockoffs. These are knockoffs of the Shure PG48. It almost looks like because of the curved edge. This is the knockoff of another Sennheiser. Professional. If you make the brand name Professional, then they can't do anything. They can't say it's not professional. Except I can, because they're not. Audio 2000, they're not amazing. Are these the gold ones? Oh, shit. I accidentally just clicked on it, and they're not the gold ones. Damn it, I lost my spot. If I find... Ooh! Oh, no, never mind. Newer. I thought it was, That's probably the same one I was looking at before from the other thing. Another Shure knockoff from Pile. Thanks, Pile. Pile Audio, more like Pile of Shit Audio. That's not true. Shit Audio makes great stuff. Or so I've heard. Nady. Is Nady good? I don't think they are. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. I don't remember all the brands. What are you? It is what I thought. It's another drum kit mic set. I think these are an off... Well, based on the price, they're probably an off-brand. Love that. I'll check them out. Why not? Keep an eye on that. Alesis USB microphone. Magic Sing Karaoke. Kingston HyperX. Gamer mics. We wonder why there's so many of them at Goodwill, even though they were so expensive, and now they sell for $9.99. Maybe it's because they were shit and just, you know, marketed towards a demographic, and you're in that demographic, so you fell for it. Why am I so jaded? That's a Samson. Were these any good? I don't remember if they were. I think they were like one of those good for the price, but not actually good. Oh no, it's another BM700. We're almost in double digits, which is amazing, because I just made this double digitable today when I set this back up. Hey, it's an XM8500. We haven't seen any on here yet. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, this is the one, I think. This is the one that I had recommended to a bunch of people. Yeah. Yep, it's USB-C. It's got a headphones output that you can just control the volume on, so you can hear yourself with low latency, which is it is a big difference having less latency hearing yourself, because otherwise it turns into a speech jammer. But it also has XLR for if you want to plug it into other people's equipment or, you know, anything else. It might also work to plug it into XLR doing a live show, but still have it plugged into USB to record what you're doing. I don't know. I don't know of anyone who would do it that way, because doing it that way sounds like a terrible idea, frankly. But, you know, they exist. I tell people to use this one because it's like it'll let you upgrade one piece of your system at a time by getting an interface and then replacing the microphone later. So the interface will give you more flexibility on the same mic. A new mic will give you a nicer sound. Oh look, another Sennheiser E835. They gotta be the cheaper one. BM800. We are officially... Hold on. I need to zoom in for this. We are officially... in double digits of shit microphones. Anyway, this isn't even a real microphone, I'm pretty sure. That's just a commemorative thing. They do that for sports announcers a lot. Okay. This just threw me for such a loop. Hold on. You're telling me these are boundary mics that are USB? Oh my god. These are phone conferencing mics probably then. Like conference call microphones, which means they're probably... And also based on the generation of USB. Yeah, they're probably not very useful to today anymore. I'm seeing some stuff on the side that I'm interested in. Does pickup only? Oh, those are speakers. I thought it was two pieces of rack mount gear on a table. Well, I don't actually care in that case. I have too many speakers at this point. And this is an old crappy amplifier, it looks like. I don't know, it might have been good. I've never heard of the name Hafler, so... That's a chunky heat sink, which tells me it's probably quite old. Rode Podcaster, yeah. VidPro XM. Camera microphone. Oh, look at that. It's the Talkstar one again. I thought I saw one of those earlier, too. 7. How many are we at? Oh, God. There's so many. All right, let's speed through these now. Stands, pile crap, more road crap, realistic. That's realistic? Wow. An actually decent microphone, an SM57. I'll put that on my thing. Hanging microphone wireless system for music. That's not what that is. That is... Please be another one. That is a straight up fucking BM700. I'm gonna kill. The slanted bass is what tells me it's probably the USB version of the BM700. I'm gonna call it that. Yep. Let's do it. There we go. SM57, going on my favorites, and then I'm moving on. We all know what an SM57 looks and sounds like. There's a reason they're kind of the industry standard. Oh look, a BM700. two pieces of crap. There's that same CAD one, which tells me a bunch of stuff changed since I started this. Oh, look at that, it's another BM800. Karaoke.com, great, good. Proline Sure Model MV7. Oh, is this the dumbass podcast version of the SM7B? It is. Yeah, it's the USB version of the, to capitalize on the podcast hype. Don't know how they sound. I frankly don't care. Anything that markets towards podcasters pisses me off. That might be a BM700 again. That's a BM800. Let's just call that 15. On-air microphone. Oh, it's not staying centered anymore. Damn it, I had it set up earlier so this would, my number would stay centered as it got wider. Another realistic. I can't tell what it looks like. I don't really care. I don't know if I put that one in already. There's another one. I'm kind of getting bored of looking at microphones. There's 2, 3. Oh my god. 4. That's one. I'm pretty sure. Hey, another astatic. That's nice. Yeah, the astatic D104. I think that's the exact one I have, actually. No, it doesn't have that bass. How many of these did I say? Another 3. So that's 19. Holy shit. 9. Oh my god, how many of these are there? Okay, I guess I'm just going to count BM700 and 800s now. So I don't really... Oh, that's cool. Film camera. 1. 2. Maybe 3. I'm gonna leave it at 2 just in case. 3. We're in the 20s. Oh my god. Pain. Suffering. 23, 24. The Excelvan BM800. Excelvan is the brand I had of my BM700. It was red. I think that's 24. That might... No, that's not 25 yet. No, it is 25. It's a 700. $800. I'm ready for bed. I don't want to do this anymore. I forget how many we're at. Damn it, I lost it. I want to say it's 28 or 27 maybe. $28, $29. Oh, good God. It's painful. 29 today. All right, that's our final count. Now let's look at some... First I want to do Commodore. I know it says sound equipment, but fuck you. Commodore is a sound equipment. Excuse me, I burped. 1541 too. Oh, shit. I want one of those, actually. I won't buy this one, but I would like one of these at some point. That's nice. Mainly because I have a Commodore 64C, which has the same sort of external stylings that this has. VIC-20. I love a VIC-20. It's got paddle controllers as well. That's nice. I want to get one at some point, Vic 20. They're nice. Oh, what in the shit is that? Holy mother of CRT devices. This is this a Tandy? 4P personal computer. It's before the Tandy, I think. If that's the case. A TRS-80. Beautiful. That's actually so fucking cool. Oh, now I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. Oh no. Alright, I'm only doing these two. I'll go back to it later. This is another TRS-80. Okay. That's really cool. Or a peripheral for the TRS-80. Stop it. Multi-pack interface. Oh. Cool. I don't know what that does, actually. I'm not a Radio Shack computer nerd. I'm a Commodore nerd. Wild. This is the kind of shit I love. I would just fill rooms with this shit. I can't look too much, you know. All right, where were we? That's a train, as in Commodore Vanderbilt. Oh yeah, says it right there. Oh, Daddy's dataset 1531. Oh shit. Okay, here's why this is cool. Most of these are in like the same sort of putty white color that Commodore VIC-20 we saw was earlier. This model was from a rare, a Commodore 16 or plus 4, which were like business machines that were kind of cut down in weird ways, but they had some like business software built in. And they were in gray instead of like the weird putty white. And so they made all the peripherals to match them. So these are, I think, fairly rare, but not as rare as the computers themselves. But it's a great color. Doesn't it look fantastic? Like, I want one. That'd be great. Oh, that looks nice. Watch, you get the box and it's just not in it. Another printer. I have a Commodore printer. Hey, here we go. 64C. Another printer. This is one from the Plus 4 series again. And that's it. Okay. This is not the printer I have. The one I have is a... Oh god, I don't remember what it is. It's not... I don't think it's the same mechanism either. It's that same style, though, where it's almost like a typewriter sort of thing. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really have much to say about this. This is the 64C. I will say, I got this from a bin of keyboards that was going to get used for an art project at my high school. And I was like, hey, this isn't a keyboard. That's a whole ass computer. Can I just take that? And the art teacher was like, yeah, that's fine. Oops, I typed a 3 instead of arrow key. Yeah, so I have one at home. And it's missing a bunch of keys, but I 3D printed some for it. That'll get put on it eventually. Right now it's got a keyboard from a different Commodore computer in it. The old bread bin style. But I vastly prefer this one. It's sort of that early 90s, late 80s computer aesthetic. Mixed with that super early 80s computer aesthetic that the old one has. Yeah, I don't know. I just like them. Insert Marge Simpson meme. I just think they're neat. Somebody pinged me on Discord. Let's see. MPS 803. This is the one I have, but in brown. I have this in brown. Stop. I hate it when it does that. Yeah. That's nice. I have nothing other to say than it looks the same as the one I have, but nicer because the color scheme's nicer. It's not brown. Now let's look for the word mixer. There probably won't be a whole ton. How many results? 349. Fuck me. Okay, most of that's not going to be worth anything. Yeah, PV crap. Behringer Europower. I mix on a smaller one of these regularly. If the amp still works in it, it might be worth it. But if it doesn't, like the one I did, don't bother because they kind of suck. Radio Shack, PA amp mixer, Tapco, old Tapco mixer. Boss Digital. Supposedly these aren't very good. They're like the quality isn't great. They're convenient but not good quality. A lot of, I guess, small bands and stuff were using them to record on just because that was what was available at the time. Xenix, all these Behringer Xenix boards are finally getting dumped off at Goodwill. I'm seeing a ton of those now instead of the old Eurogracks that they replaced. Here we go. Y'all might recognize this bad boy because, can you see him? No. I have one in this rack down here. Can I? Yeah, there it is. Yay. Now I have to reline. Oh, shit. To reline up the camera now. That's close to where it was, probably. Maybe. Let's give me a little less headroom. I'm not, in fact, 8 feet tall. Yeah, there we go. I love these things. I want to have like 5 of them. These are stupid old mixers. They were insanely popular, so there's thousands of them on the market, and you can buy them for fairly cheap. Most of them are in different states of disrepair and broken. Mine has the left channel of the main is normal volume, and the right channel is reduced by like 5 or 6 decibels, if I remember correctly. And they both have a hiss to them. The whole thing has a hiss to it. So it's not great, but they are just fun to play with. If you want an old analog mixer to just play with and be your expendable experimenting mixer, get one of these. They're fun. They're fun to fuck around with, especially if you know electronics and you know how to fix them. You can get them for pretty dirt cheap if you get like the untested ones, Portable recorder, Another Xenix one. They're all coming through. Mackie 1202, that's old. It's very old. 1402, also very old. They're both smaller versions from the same line as that mixer. I'm not in the market for DJ stuff at the moment. Little tiny little old mixers. These Alesis ones aren't very good. Behringer Henix, that's an X, guys. I could see where you got confused because it's a lumpy wide X, but it is in fact an X. They just wanted to sound cool, okay? With Xenix. Yeah, this guy I actually do want. I want one of these. I don't think they're very good. I want an 8-channel multi-track recorder so bad, though, damn it. How easy it would make recording tiny gigs. Mackie 1642. It's kind of the cut down version. It's like one step below that one. Eurograck Pro? I'm not entirely familiar with that. Oh boy, it's gonna have a struggle. Let's look at this. This has a hard drive in it. This has a fucking hard drive in it. Are you shitting me? Is this the one with the CD player on it? Hold on. Oh, of course it doesn't say. That looks... I'm pointing with my fingers if you can all fucking see it. That looks like a CD drive on the front there, and God, I hope it is. That's fantastic if it is. But it also means nowadays it would be a giant pain in the ass to use this, because I guarantee you that CD drive is probably the only way to get sound off this device, unless the hard drive actually stores it in a reasonable format. Which it may or may not. It could just store them as WAV files. It could store them as some proprietary thing of raw data that's dumped into a, I don't know. You never know with these things. All right, let's see what the Eurorack Pro is. RX 1602. What else has a 1602? Oh, wait, no, I have seen this. I've seen an older version of this, I think. Or some different version. It is just a little rack mixer. Which I could totally... Now that I've been on the, mixing... I've done mixing with pit orchestras and done... or been looking on the live sound subreddit a lot more. I feel like the use case for this is more like in a band's monitor rig, right? Why not? Hit like on that. Come back to it, see how long it lasts. Portable all-in-one two-way PA system. I love these little things. They're so stupid, and I'd probably never use one, but like it's just two speakers that fold off of a powered mixer. Are they going to show the? I guess they're not going to show the mixer at all, because that's not important or anything. All right. Well. Guess we won't do that. Although, here's another one. I guess there was a while where these just were a thing to have. I don't know. That's wild. Because that's not even convenient. You know, it's a shape that doesn't stack. Yeah. And it doesn't help that it's a brand that is, not very well known, and that's for a reason. Another Eurorack Pro. Weird. Vintage PV. I tell you what, PV stuff is not very good, but holy crap, does their old gear look nice. Like, damn it, those wooden side panels. There's one of them on there that has like these triangular like carrying handles on the sides, and I just love the way it looks. I wish it was worth buying. These things a couple years ago were all over the place online. And I'm glad they're not as popular anymore, because damn are they terrible. This guy. I like a VU meter. Oh, it's one of these. I've seen these. Never mind, I thought it was going to be fancier. It's realistic, I should have known better. Realistic. Not realistic sound, but it looks like it could realistically be a microphone. This is more what I was thinking of, actually, with that realistic one. Voco Universal. It's still bad, but like, look at those VU meters. I know you can still just buy VU meters as like a part and put it on stuff. I should at some point. I love that at some point two people have watched this for an undetermined amount of time, and I just haven't noticed. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Doesn't that make you hate everything? Tascam MIDI Studio. Hey, there we go. That's a multi-track cassette recorder. That's cool. Let's take a look at that. So what this will do is a cassette tape has 4 tracks on it, technically, 2 in each direction. So it's stereo one way on the A side and stereo back the other way on the B side. And a lot of these multi-track cassette recorders would just have a head that records all 4 tracks at the same time in one direction. I guarantee you this probably has 4 inputs. Please show the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, aux out. 7, 16... Okay, I'm confused as to how this works, actually. Oh, that's the output section. I'm looking at the outputs. This is the input section. Whoa, it's not set up how I thought it was. Tape out, group out. So this is like a actual mixer that will also do a multi-track. That's wild. So it's mic level here or stereo line level on every channel with an insert. Hey, that's actually pretty damn nice. Although this will probably be the issue, is that most of the time, no power cord. Yep. And odds are it's an annoying ass power cord to get nowadays, so you can't really use it. Here's another one. This one's rack mount. Shit. Oh, I'd kill for that. All RCA too, which is not a plus, to be clear. It's cool as hell though. I'm gonna hold on to that and see what it sells for, because God, that'd be great to have. See, like that's stuff that I would love to do as a YouTube channel, where you just get old gear like that, put it all in a big rack, and make some sort of a system out of it, where you can do just weird shit with it and test things. And yeah, a Samson powered mixer that looks like a ripoff of a Behringer mixer, which is basically a ripoff of a Mackie mixer already. A Walmart, oh, that's a food mixer. DoD 16 channel professional mixer. Now, I don't actually know DoD very well. I've seen them once before. It looks like a pretty bog standard Mackie 1642 or 1602 clone, or 1604 clone. Seven. Anything good? Anything good? Another weird Samson. Korg, American DJ. Harbinger. Behringer X. Hold on. Excuse me? Oh. I just want that, actually. How many days does it have? 4 days left. I'll make sure to come back on that, because I don't know. Well, they're not the world's best mixer by any stretch of the imagination. I'd maybe drop $40 on it. You know? Why not? My iPad might be too old to run that software, actually. I can do it on a computer. That's fine. That's wild. For if anyone doesn't know who's watching this, probably in the future, the Behringer XR series is a it's just a little stage box mixer is kind of what they call it. It's a digital mixer that you can only control from a computer or iPad. This is going to be controversial. I really like the user interface on the app. In fact, I have it. I could show you. XR edit. And then shit. Window capture. Create new. Temp. Okay. And hey, it's the right source. All right. So that's what it looks like. Please put that below my camera, actually. All right. I see what's going on here. Maybe I need to take the camera off. This is what it looks like, and I like it because it lets you just type stuff in. You know, I like that actually quite a bit. It gives you your bus mixes. It doesn't have animations for all this crap. It just does it. It's very simple. I think that's what I like about it. All right, close that. Put all my other shit back up. Get back on the screen, you assholes. All right. Anyway, it's by no means amazing. Frankly, all you'd really ever want to use it for is like tiny gigs that only have like a small handful of microphones on stage sort of thing. Or I think it can do multi-track recordings. You can use it as an audio interface, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that, so maybe fact check that before you go out and buy one. It can take MIDI though, so you can use a physical control surface with it, which is part of what I like about it. What's the actual thing I would want it for? It's basically just for tiny crap, really. But it would mean I'd have an actual digital mixer, not just the Mackie and my shit-ass Rockville mixer back home. Oh, here we go. This is the page with cool shit on it. These aren't good, but they're big. Alesis Multimix, Mackie CFX12. It's basically a 12-channel version of the thing behind me with an effects box in it. Another Europower. This is the Europower mixer that I've used for outdoor church services, and it works for that. It's just the amp is dead in it, so it's like, well, there's a lot of things that are nicer than it, like most things. Oh my god, there's an XR18 too. Oh my god, that's the one I actually want. To be clear, I don't want either of those really. I want the Soundcraft version. The Soundcraft equivalent, rather, which has up to 24 inputs, which is more usable for my needs anyway. Oh, look at that. I've been told Carvin mixers don't sound very good. I believe I was told they have very dark sounding preamps, which is a shame. But if they sounded good, they wouldn't be as cheap. And being cheap is, the reason people buy them. Hold up, that has USB. Huh. I wonder if that can do multi-track. If that can do multi-track, that would actually be totally worth it. It's big, so I'm hitting like so I can keep track of how much it sells for. I think about these things mostly for the fun of it, and so I can get to know the crappy used market, because I think that kind of thing is fun. Yeah, this is very, like, prosumer oriented. You can tell because those faders look extremely fucking uncomfortable, but they're stylish. And I want nothing to do with it, frankly. This I'm excited for. I low-key want this. I actually would like to buy this one. This is the one that I think you can use because it's got the USB thing to connect straight to a computer. It's got the Ultranet personal monitoring thing. Ow, my knee is itching. Like, this is the one with the features, It's only got 6 aux outputs, irritatingly, though, which still pisses me off, because you bastards, give me 8, like any human being. Like a normal human being would. Give me 8 aux outs, give me 2 masters, like, come on. Or mains, they actually call them mains, I like that. I prefer mains to masters. That is delightful. I'm going to follow that for the next 6 days and just see how much money I'm willing to spend. Very cool. I almost clicked the shipping tab again. I've done that in the past and doxed myself. Although the address that I have on this account is currently not actually where I live, so it wouldn't really matter anyway. It also wouldn't tell me what the actual shipping price would be. The shipping Christ. And there's nothing interesting on the last page. I guess this is kind of cool. These are fun. Oh, it's only $12.91. I don't want it. But if I had one, I would absolutely use it. This is literally just a soundboard with physical buttons. That says Minions. Either this is way newer than I thought it was. Oh, this is way newer than I thought it was. Hold up. What is Live 1 and Live 2? And why are they USB ports? This got way more interesting than I thought it would be. Hold on. Dynamic mic, condenser mic. Why is the condenser mic 3.5 millimeter? Why is that like a headphones jack, not a TRS audio cable? What is the difference between earphone speaker and headset in their minds? A company instrument charging Live 2, Live 1. I want to know what these things mean. Okay, hold on. There's nothing that corresponds to any of those. I'm losing it. What in the hell is going on here? Brand unknown, model unmarked. What in the fuck? Hold on. What? It has 2 different Goodwill stickers on it. Has this been donated to Goodwill twice? That's an echo. That's your microphone level. Treble bass. Recording level. Music. Monitor. So I guess the music one is like a secondary input. I wonder if condenser mic is actually coming from... Oh, maybe earphone speaker instead of being for your headphones. That might actually mean headphone jack of your computer coming to this device. This is cool. This is the kind of thing I need to make that YouTube channel for. This is the exact kind of thing. Oh. Because if I had that and I was, had a YouTube channel where I was making money off it, I would straight up buy shit like this and go, all right, what the fuck is this thing? And just sit and test it. All right, that's about it for me. I am going to look at this because I can't tell what it is from the thumbnail. Oh, it's a coffee espresso machine. And I wasn't saying that just because I was reading the thing. I started saying coffee machine, and then I realized people would give me shit if I didn't say espresso machine, because that's how coffee people are. I'm not a coffee people. Oh, I know these. This is old. This is older than dirt. We have a whole bunch of these in use still at my college. Actually, I think we have this one and this one both in use at my college too. Oh, good God. All right. Well, oh, BB gun. I was gonna say, what in the hell? All right, thanks for all 2 of you that watched this for maybe 30 seconds each. That is just about it for now. Let me know whether or not you like this video.